All right, so this should be live for everybody. I'm going to play a little bit more Oxygen Not Included. We made it to cycle 12 last time. We've got some really good progress that we made as well. Next thing we need to do is start teching up, and yeah, you'll see how it goes along the way. But we're going to do a little bit more exploring. We're going to try to get some other kind of problems taken care of in the base. Let's see, what do we have here? Slow this down. So I've got 7 duplicants. Bed number 7's going there. Okay, so they'll have the dining hall. Good, good. I've got some polluted oxygen that's making its way into the base. And then we've got a nice carbon dioxide pit down here. That's all good. I'm going to need a way to deal with all of that. I also need somewhere to put the polluted water that's been generating. Let's see, what do we want to do with the polluted water? I've got more polluted water over here. Got a little bit of oxalite. Do I have any orders? Nobody's idle. Let's see, I don't have a rancher. How are skills doing? What you got for me, Abe? He could be our cook. We don't really have anything to cook yet. So let's give him more carrying strength. That'll be good. She's going to be our decorator. How are these guys coming along? Okay, so we'll have ranchers pretty soon. That'll give us meat to cook once we're getting that going. Let's see, what else we got here? Well, let's get some dig commands going. All right, so that'll at least give folks something to do. Let's see how our research is coming along. What are we looking at? Okay, so we're going to have our automation coming online here very quickly. Good. You guys are probably thinking, automation? I don't really have anything to automate as of yet, but I will. That's right. So I've got a cool steam vent there. That's an iron volcano there. I don't have what I need to make steel yet. How's the oxygen doing? Oxygen's not horrible. Let's see. Temperature's pretty good. Check out the plumbing. So this should be... That's something I need to deal with. Alright. Here, let's deconstruct that. Let's see here. This is where I need to think for a second. Because what we want to do is we want to have the water prioritize going into those first. So what I am going to do, let's deconstruct. Oops. Good. All of those deconstructed. That'll be next. And then what we're going to do is take these liquid bridges. Put one there. Oh man, how do we do this? Put one there. I'm going to put that one there. So ideally, out goes in. Out goes in. Okay. So now what? I gotta do it for these ones too. No, I don't like this setup. Here, let's deconstruct all of this. We can do this better. Alright, let's try... Yes. Okay, so if we do it like this instead... Now we can put the output into the input from the top. We run that across the bottom. So when water comes across, it's going to try to cross through this bridge first. If it's full and it can't cross the bridge, then it'll move on. So it's going to keep all of these full, and then anything excess to that is going to dump down into this pit down here. And I think we're going to, yeah, let's give it just a little bit more room to work. I think we can put that there, we'll put that there. Okay. And we're going to want to mop all of that fun stuff up, both sides. Okay. So here it is at work. We got the polluted water going in. It gets cleaned up, clean water coming out. And it's going to fill those until they're full all the way down the line. And then these actually produce more water than they consume, so this should be a water positive cycle that we're taking advantage of. And we'll see how that works. In use, lavatory ready. Just gonna monitor it a second, make sure everything's working as intended. Yep, see, so those are all full. All right, so the toilets are keeping themselves going. Good. What about the sinks? I don't see people. Oh, no, we got a problem. Okay. Now everybody's running around with dirty hands. Let's see. Another ladder there. Let's deconstruct that. Priority 9. We're going to put a liquid pump. A liquid pump. Somewhere. Sure. That's fine. I'll run that up. And yeah. Alright, so hopefully they don't all completely pay themselves. Hey, someone got a skill. Oh. Just want to do a quick check of the OBS real fast. Test, test. Okay. Yeah, looks like it's still capturing me. For whatever reason, the sound quality changed on my headset, but that's fine. All right. We're looking at skills. We got Lyra. She's going to be our field researcher. Excellent. Let's get her a new hat. All right. Oh, there it is. New hat. Bam. Okay. Got lots of people asleep at the same time. Let's double check schedules. Yep. Hey, look at that. All right. So we're going to want Mima down there with Devin. Right? No, here, let's do it this way. We want Mima, and then Nisbet's going to be on this last schedule. All right. Well, looks like we're going to have our first bit of meat when this hatch finally drowns. Well, they're all doing their best to get this thing done, that's for sure. Oh, we got someone who's sick. All right, so you can see Abe's got food poisoning. That's because they haven't been washing their hands. So they're all dirty, filthy boys and girls. Um, but once they actually finish this piece of it, let's make sure this gets done ASAP. I think it's two. We don't even need a whole lot. They do need to finish that before they drown. Will he do it? Will he make it? Nope. Third person. Finish the job. There we go. That's probably going to be all we need. Alright, so we're finally water positive again. And then when they use that end one, it should result in this other pipe getting emptied fairly efficiently. Just going to watch it a little bit longer. We should get... Okay, so we've got some idle folks. Let's figure out what to do. Okay, I know what I want to do. So the farther up we go, the less I really want to manage air pressure. So I'm just going to start blocking out that I don't need to worry about those. Looks like we have a lot of oxygen up here. Let's go ahead and tap into that. All right. So next what we want to do is let's put this liquid vent back there. I'm going to deconstruct liquid pipes. We want all of those gone. All right. All right. Hands are being washed. Polluted water is being turned into clean water. It'll get better eventually. He's not very stressed about it. Alright. That needs to be a priority 9. Abe's gonna do some munching. Let's see, food poisoning. Yeah, less than a cycle, he'll be better. For now, everyone's washing their hands in and out. Once we got this under control, it'll just be on the way out. Okay, that's gonna take them a little bit, I bet. Alright, so all the excess can finally drain down here. Excellent. Okay, so this is where our water tank is ultimately going to end up, because this is a cool steam vent, and we're going to need to tap into that at some point as well. Always gets chuggy when it's saving. Alright. See how the research is going. Oh, almost done with that. Well, let's see here. No, because I want that to be by pit for CO2. So what I need to do is come down like that. Okay, research is finished. What do we need next? We've already got our deodorizers. We don't really have to worry about gas quite yet. Is there anything more pressing? Probably brute force refinement. Yeah, let's get some of those going all the way up into smelting. All right. Oh, there's a shine bug. These things can be pretty annoying because they'll keep your duplicates up if they get down here. Oh, we got that one too. Alright, looks like we have skills that we can choose. For Ren, super hard digging it is. Come on, Mima. Was that it? Nope, Devin. Okay. Improve construction, build better, faster. Oh, we should give them hats. Improve construction 2. He's got super hard digging. Okay. Oh, and I guess Abe can get the improved carrying hat as well. Not really much I can do about that right now. So let's just go the deodorizer route. There it is. Alright, we got our first rancher. Which means wrangle. Strangle all of the everything. Alright, is this 96? 96 tiles, perfect. Do I also have incubators? Let's check on the research map here. I do not. Okay, so that'll be next. Alright, there's our next printable. Let's see. Decorating. Suit wearing. Increased strength. Yeah, that's pretty good. Can't do researching, that's fine. What do we want him to do? Well, we just want him to carry stuff right now. And we're going to put Liam down here. Bam. Alright. Should have a fully functional bathroom system now. Okay, looks like the toilets are all filled up. Sinks are also all filled up. And the excess is being drained. Perfect. We've got 2 batteries, that's not bad. We're going to need to get a power station going here pretty soon, though. How much coal do we have? Have we got any coal? Sure, we've got to have coal somewhere. Well, we'll be digging all this out anyway, so that taken care of. How's this build up here going? Yeah, not too bad. Ooh, chugging along here. Jeez. So there's basically no oxygen up here. I'm gonna go ahead and open that. Plenty of oxygen down here. Probably need to throw another diffuser down. Let's pop it right there. We'll get it powered up. Oh, good, we got the rock crusher. All right, we're just gonna let them do what they need to do. One of the hard parts about this game is trying not to queue up too much at the same time, because then nothing gets done. I'm gonna take that water. We're just gonna carve all that out. Let it drain down there too. And we're gonna make this basin a little bit bigger as well. Let's see, priorities for Mima. I'm gonna do ranching as a top priority, and then farming next. And then do you that way. Okay. Here's the issue down here. So that's going to require some heat management. All of this nice and cool water that's been kind of a buffer is going to absorb all that heat. But that's fine. Gonna have some iron here very shortly as well. Just want to see gas. CO2 pockets, just a little bit of the polluted oxygen still roaming around. Go ahead and get this guy captured. I've always got to keep an eye on builds like this, because duplicants will get themselves trapped and drown themselves. Or like this guy right here, doesn't seem to be capable of thinking. Dig down one. No, don't do that. Yeah, great. Down, yeah. Oh, oh, there you go. Here we go. Coal. A little bit of stress. It's nothing to worry about, though. Research. All right. I think we're going to do the same thing with this actually. We're going to drain it all the way over. Let's go ahead and get this on a P9. Starvation. Nobody should be starving. They're starting to get a little bit farther away from home though. So let's give everybody just a little bit more downtime to get from point A to point B. Okay, so that's a fairly nice little water pit. It's already full though, which is pretty crazy, but that's fine. Let's see here. I mean, this one's just so convenient where it is. Yeah, if anything, let's start by rerouting the plumbing. So we could just do a go like that. All these natural tiles will need to be replaced. And then we'll deconstruct liquid pipes, everything there now. Bam. Now let's see. So I want to set up another ranch here. Dang it. Oh, well, that could indeed be an issue. Okay. Yeah, let's get that built. as quickly as possible. All right. All right, crisis averted. I'm going to build this into a second hatch area. So that's going to let us get more duplicants over time, like that one right there. Yep, we're going to pop that right there. And one more of those. All right, let's see who we have. Researching and farming. Farming, really good at farming. Yeah, let's do someone else with husbandry. That'll be great. Skills. Let's see, going into that. Yep, improved farming. Bam. Ooh, which means that I now need a little bit more. Ah. Okay. Fortunately, there's plenty of room in the dining hall. Need someone to come analyze that. Let's see what research we're doing. That's almost finished. Okay. So by analyzing the cool steam vent, I'll know when it's going to erupt, and I will be putting a cool steam vent tamer on this thing here shortly. I'm going to need another place to stash water, but that's going to do for the time being. I'll probably just dig this out to be a bigger pit when I need it to. Let's see here. Okay, that's getting all built up. Let's see what the size of this room is. It's 89 tiles. Okay. So we're going to want it to be dug out there and there. And we can just copy the settings. Okay, I'm going to deconstruct these. I'm adding this as a part of the base now, so I do want to keep this oxygenated. Yeah, oxygen up here is not too bad. You can see how we're just kind of stair-stepping our way up. I don't like digging through that stuff if I can avoid it. Natural gas, that's going to be awesome to break into once we're ready for that. Let's see here. In the meantime, hopefully we don't have too much of a backup. A little bit, but it's fine. Once they finish that, that'll be all bringing all the water together. You guys all idle? What are you doing? Someone build the pipe. You guys need something to dig out? Alright, here, dig that. Let's go ahead and do that right there. Alright, keeping up with the skill points. 2 we've gotten to critter ranching. Give it the critter rancher hat. Same with Mima. Critter ranching. And then for Mima, I'll just put him back into farming. Alright, so we want this to be maximum number 8. I actually like to do maximum number 7. The reason I do that is when they do finally produce eggs, that is counted against your total. So to keep them happy as we're getting the eggs shipped off, that's usually what I do. All right, so that room size should be 96. Perfect. Research, that's not quite done. Yeah, it's because she's doing this. Here, let's do this as a priority 4. Okay, how's the oxygen doing? It's doing really well. Let's go ahead and build this ladder up. It's time to build out a little bit more. All right, so that should keep them going for a little bit. This I want 7. Auto wrangle surplus. Auto wrangle surplus. Okay, good. That research is done. So now we can actually hatch them out. I guess let's go for smart batteries. Yeah, she can finish this next. We'll let her do that. 9, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Someone's still on the ground. Okay, and then we're gonna do a kill chamber as we're moving into meat just a little bit here. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? No. So what I need to do, I need to get one of these guys, critter drop off, I'm gonna put it there. And I guess it doesn't matter too much. It's going to be, let's just say all. Alright, so if this has too many, they're going to be moved up here. If this has too many, they're going to be moved down here. And then what we do is we put the priority on these at 7. And then we leave that one at 5. Alright, you can see that they're getting groomed. Some of these are already tame. Now what happens when we tame them, they're a little bit cramped, but that's fine. You can see that the reproduction goes way up. So they'll start reproducing eggs quite efficiently, which means, yeah, I guess let's make that the food area, shall we? And go ahead and put an electric grill. Go right there. And we'll want to do an egg cracker as well. Boop. We also got our incubators going. Ooh, I need refined metal. Okay, so this is where we finally need to build our let's see, rock crusher. Let's see, we're going to put the rock crusher right there. I'll go ahead and power it up. Rock crusher does produce quite a bit of heat, but that should be okay. We're also ready to go ahead and mop all that fun stuff up. What's the temperature of everything down here? Ooh, it's toasty. What am I researching? That's all well and good, but I think I need insulated tiles next. There they are. All right, insulated tiles will help me do some temperature management. All right. I'm gonna do 99. It's scalding. Oh yeah, I guess it is pretty hot over here. Oh, she's almost done with the research. She's not happy. Toasty surroundings, popped eardrums, soggy feet. Mostly it's just her breath that she's holding at this point. But I mean, this thing's just about finished. You can do it, Lyra. Alright, we got some idle boys. Like that should be top priority, keeping that stocked. Mm. Well, I'm not really ready to do anything with it quite yet, so we're just gonna wall it in. I want those to be pretty high priority. I'll do a priority 5 on that bad boy. I want to do some exploratory digging, so we're going to dig that. I've got some refined metal now, so I should be able to build at least an incubator, which, yeah, it doesn't look like I can do two. Won't be too long though. That's fine. I'll just do one for now. And this is where we start getting into automation. Alright, so for this, I like to just do a cycle timer. Bit of automation wire. Go boop. Let's see who we got. Ooh, hatchling eggs. Let's go with the hatchling eggs. There we go. Incubator. Come on, game. Stop lagging. Let's see here. Nope. Huh? Oh, I see what happened. Okay, so when it's in the green section, it'll be active. When it's in the red section, it's not going to be drawing on my power. The only reason to put the eggs in an incubator is so someone can come by and give them a hug, and then they hatch in, I think it's 4 days or 4 cycles instead of 16. Okay. Incubate. That's going to be a fairly high priority. Let's get some more power getting generated. Okay. Back up here, finish off the smart batteries. Alright, we got some skills. Nisbet. More art for Nisbet. I don't usually do any art until I get up to Masterworks, because then it actually makes a difference. Up to this point, the only reason to improve your decor is to give them better morale. As you can see, everybody's morale is pretty high. 10, 8, 10, and they only need like 3. More skills. Aha. Alright. Oh, we don't really need astronomy yet. Let's give her some improved carrying. Alright, let's see if I can make a second incubator. Looks like I can. So that's going to go there. Automation. Yep. And then we just keep it going. Alright, now with this thing, this is basically just going to start filling up with water. And because I'm not doing anything with it, once there's too much water, it won't produce anymore until I actually get in there and do something with it. Not really going to do anything with this, even though it's pretty hard or pretty easy rather, to tame a volcano. You just throw enough water at it, and everything it pumps out will turn into iron. I do need, before I can do a tamer though, I need to come down here and get the steam turbine. So once I get this completed, that'll be the next chunk. Oh, did they dig out? Yeah, what's over here? Okay, so we got something. Drecos would probably be a good idea to start getting into as well. For them, though, need hydrogen. Am I ready to tackle hydrogen? Yeah, we could do it. Put a Dreco farm. Actually, why don't we put the Dreco farm over here? That sounds like a good idea. Alright, let's go ahead and close that one. Got some idle boys, huh? Alright, here. Thimbleweed plant with fiber. Alright. So this will be the tough part. Alright, I'm gonna build ladders right here. And then we're going to dig that. Is there oxygen in here? Just a little bit. Alright, but then we're probably going to want to go down that way. Okay. Okay. Let's be on the safe side. Alright. We want to incubate. What did I put the other one at? 8? Yeah. Power. Okay, that went nice and quick. Yep. See, that hatchling egg is lullabied. Happens at 25% per cycle. So that means that we'll be filling these up very quickly. And then as we are producing more hatches than we have room for, they'll come in here, and then we just murder them, and we eat their flesh. And eventually what I'll do is set up an area where I just remove this bottom block, and they fall into water and drown. I mean, they evolve. They evolve into barbecue for my duplicants. Let's see here. All of this is harvestable. Well, the idea is to try to keep the chlorine out, but I mean, chlorine's not really that big a deal. Not like it would be in real life, where it's like, chlorine gas. Everybody died. Here it's only detrimental if they get stuck in it, but just like CO2 or anywhere else they could suffocate. But what I'm going to do is over here, probably right down here somewhere, I'm going to build a Dreco farm. This is all pretty exploratory, so let's go ahead and, it looks like an ice biome up here. And when we get sleet wheat, that is another way that we can feed our duplicants. That's not mush. Skills. Looks like Liam just improved. We'll make him our cook for the time being. Grill master. All right. What are we doing? Let's do pickled meal forever. We're gonna do barbecue forever. And then for consumables, we're gonna say nobody can eat that. That. Yep. The electric grill is going to be a high priority. And then for Liam, let's take a look at his priorities. Tidying. Cooking's going to be his highest priority. There she is, giving them the lullaby. There's only 2 of them, shouldn't take a whole long time. And then once we get past that green, those will shut off. And they won't use any more electricity. Now at this point I could switch over to coal power. The thing about these hamster wheels though is they actually get some experience, like they level up their skill while they're doing that. So there are ways that you could just hook these into like lights above them and have a little duplicate gem. It's really handy for you later on when you get a new duplicant in the base and they move at like a snail's pace. Just don't let them leave. Put them in the duplicant gym until they've got the skills, the athletics that they need to be able to move back and forth. Usually what I'll do is get them all the way over to exosuit training. That way they get the extra athletics, and then they can also wear an exosuit, which we'll probably be putting our exosuit dock up here, I imagine. Maybe like right in here. We'll be heading that direction pretty soon. Once she's done with her research, we're going to get the electrolyzer. We can start turning water into oxygen and hydrogen. Do I have harvest commands? Not yet. All right. All of that. All of everything you can see should be harvested. Okay, now it's time to get some better food storage going. So we're going to take some refrigerators. Let's see here. I'm going to put them down here. Let's go ahead and dig these guys up. Oof, polluted dirt. What's it look like down here? More skills. Ooh. Yep, Abe is also going to be our chef. Boom. All right, looks like food's finally starting to run a little bit shy. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this as priority 4. We're going to do hatchling eggs. And then he is going to want to also cook omelets forever. Once we have some. Okay, new print. Ooh, are you? Oh, that's awesome. Paku. All right, so that's also going to help with our food shortage. I am going to need them to drop down into that tank, though. It's not generally an easy task. Now, let's see if I can encourage them with a wall. Boop. Priority 9. Let's see what they do. Priorities for Abe. Alright, so that's built. Let's go ahead and choose the Paku, and hopefully they're going to make their way over there and drop down. Yeah, it seems like they can sense water. Keep going, Paku. Okay, let's go ahead and build a couple more of those, and then we're just going to go all. Almost, almost. Ah ha 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 ha. There they go. They're going to eat algae, so all the algae that's in there is gone. That's fine. Alright, so the Paku will produce 1 egg per life cycle. What I can do is start taming them, where they produce a lot more, and then we can fit like 100 of them into a single tile of water, and as they naturally die off, they'll be laying their own eggs and replacing themselves. So you just get this constant stream of fish meat. I usually try to choose one or the other, if I'm going to go fishes or if I'm going to go hatches. Alright, no egg available, which is fine. And these guys should be laying eggs pretty quick. Let's start doing some tidying. How's all this coming? Hey, not too bad, not too bad. Ooh, what's that? Let's see, priority, yellow alert. A copper volcano. So we got iron and copper volcano on this map. That's going to be great. Be all the refined metal we need. Shine bug must die. Well, Start a second layer of lice, mealwood. Yep, we'd rather it be there than in there, so this ration box will be deconstructed. But these do need to be pretty high priority. We'll do P9. What is it? LS. So this is what the base looks like so far. Got a lot of good resources in this little area. And once we tap into like the natural gas geyser, we'll be cooking with fuel, or what is it? Cooking with fire. There we go. We got to get these planted as quickly as possible. Okay, I'm going to take off the hatchling eggs. So we actually want to be growing up some hatchlings. So if we have eggs sitting around, that's fine. We want to get both of those filled up. I'm probably going to have 4 or 5 of those altogether. Once they get all these planted and sorted out, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there for the session. But that should let us get back on track as far as food's concerned. We should have plenty of pickled meal. Yep. Omelets forever. All right, we can choose our next research. We've got all that going there. Let's go ahead and get these figured out. So that'll give us some like oil refinery, natural gas generator, and then polymer press, so we can start getting into plastics. How much algae do we have, I wonder? Organic. 31 tons. Yeah, we're not super low. We can mine a bunch out too. All right. Well, we're back on track for the most part. As we're getting over here and up into this area, there's plenty of food to be harvested. Up and down like that. Like that. All right. It's been a good session. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there, guys. And I'll pick up with a little bit more next week as we finish up researching some of our tech and we get ready to tackle some of the more difficult projects.